Everyone, this is Tara with Ariana Stark. This is your weekly love reading for the week starting from 10th to 16th August 2020. Before we dive into the video, do us a favor and click the like button to help spread the word about Tara with Ariana Stark. Also, make sure to subscribe in case you haven't already done so. By doing so, you won't miss out on our future videos. I would also be happy if you would share this video with your friends and acquaintances so that even they can get insight into their love life. We also have the timestamp given in the description box, so in case you want to proceed directly to your sun sign, you can do just that. I will rely on tarot like always for your overall reading, and I'll also use some oracle deck that we have here from the Mystic Moon. For Aries, we have the card Tower, and we also have the card King of Cups. We also have the card Hat, which says your roles. Certainly, I'm picking up that Aries, you want to make that move or you want to reconnect with that person. Maybe there's an uprush of energy which is forcing you or impelling you onward to make that connection. But then there'll also be those times when you feel that it's always you who's coming across as being persuasive. Maybe you shouldn't come across as someone who's desperate, so that's why you want to retreat. Still, I think that even if you make that connection, you may feel a bit crestfallen because you have the Tower card. So maybe you may feel that your feelings are not being reciprocated or that there's a dead end. But then there's also a sense of calm because you feel that you have done your bit. Single Aries, you will be wooed, no doubt. Also, I feel that maybe someone is entering your life with a cup of love, who's a healer or who's in the healing profession. Maybe those feelings or those sides of your personality will also be visible in this week. There could also be some of you may also be having dreams of your ex. On the other hand, those who are romancing Aries, I think there'll be good communication. Maybe you will be wearing more than one hat, or maybe you'll have your hand in many pies, so you'll have to take on different roles in this week, or maybe your lover will also be called upon to take those roles. You will enjoy phone conversations, no doubt. Maybe you will talk about your past life. Perhaps you will discuss issues which need to be resolved. Maybe in the past you had come across as someone who had misunderstood, or there was some misunderstanding or misinterpretation of words and you want to bury the hatchet. So that is also going to help you move onward in this journey. Those who are married, I think you should also keep in mind that your partner could be quite impatient with you. You may be in an irritable or foul mood. You could also come across a person, your partner may be also be someone who is suspicious, or he may link you with another members of the opposite sex. So this could make you a bit upset about the whole relationship. From Aries, I will move to Taurus. For Taurus, I have the card Queen of Pentacles, and I also have the card Force Hammer. Maybe you're coming across as someone who's quite forceful or pushy. Maybe you want to force the issue with respect to your love life. You want to understand where you stand in the relationship in case your partner fears commitment or he has those commitment phobia or something like that. Even otherwise, I think you'll be quite dominating in your relationship. So this could also put off people. Maybe in case you're married also, Taurus, maybe your in-laws may think that you're too forceful and dominating, and they could resent this kind of your behavior. Whatever it is, single Taurans, I think your admirers will be quite smitten, and even there'll be married people who are going to go weak in the knees when they are around you. The ill health of your partner or a lover could also be a factor in this week with respect to your relationship. I'm also picking up that there could be some kind of betrayal. Maybe you could be stabbed in the back with respect to finances. Again, you may also be having work-related discussions with your partner or your lover in this week. For Gemini, I have the card Seven of Swords. Single Geminis, I think you can expect Cupid to play his part in this week because we have the card Cupid, which talks about love and desire. Maybe someone who is far off or somebody who is playing matchmaker. Maybe a relative could be playing matchmaker and maybe you are disinterested, and this could make you quite peevish. Basically, you think that the person isn't going to recommend somebody good to you. That is why you are disinclined. On the other hand, those who are already romancing, I think romancing Geminis, maybe you should be more romantic, you should be more flirtatious, and you should open your heart chakra. Maybe it's too closed off and you're coming across as someone who's too analytical. So that is affecting the relationship in this week. Perhaps your partner may also think that you're being deceptive, or you're not coming across as someone who's sincere with respect to the relationship. Other than that, I think those who have someone on their mind will continue to cyberstalk your crush. Maybe sometimes you may also think that marriage is a bit scary, even if you want to walk down the aisle. There will be those days when you will ponder over the whole idea of marriage. Married Geminis, you should avoid arguments, no doubt. Your in-laws may also feel that you're too dogmatic or too dominating. Maybe they also think that you care more about your biological family and that you don't care much about the marital home. Some of you should also not put up with spousal abuse, because there's a situation which I'm picking up that there are negative forces and there could be domestic violence also involved for some of you. From Gemini, I will move to Cancer. For Cancer, I have the card 2 of Pentacles, and I also have the card Hidden Knowledge, Pearl. So something is coming out in the open. There's going to be an inner awakening, or there may be some knowledge which you will gather. I think those who are crushing on someone, maybe you will make the effort, maybe you will express your feelings, but your feelings may not be reciprocated. Maybe you may feel rejection also in this week. So this knowledge will also bring in a sense of calm for you. Cancerians, I think those who are married also, I think you would be helping your spouse at work. Maybe you're helping each other with respect to bookkeeping. At such a time, your partner may come across as very romantic. Maybe he may be telling you about things which you aren't privy to. So this is some kind of hidden knowledge which is coming in this week. Also, I think Cancerians, you should also be a bit tolerant with respect to your in-laws or your partner or anyone involved. Maybe you should keep the romance alive by listening to romantic numbers or romantic songs. That could keep both of you going. Let's move from Cancer to Leo. For Leo, we have the card 6 of Swords, and I also have the card Circles, Completion. Certainly, completion of a cycle is in the offing in this week with respect to your love life or with respect to your connection. I think single Leos, maybe you'll come across as someone who is quite detached. Maybe you want to give the relationship love and time and space. So maybe you're coming across as a bit distant and aloof. So your lover may complain about that. I think those who are in an on-again, off-again relationship, it's the best time if you want to communicate or you want to reconnect. Then you will realize that your feelings will be reciprocated. Maybe the person will acknowledge that he has missed you all along. So it's like a completion of a cycle. I mean, that part which you need to get away with, and now you're reconnected. So the Fool, if I may say so, it's also reminding me of the card Fool in the tarot, meaning the journey is going to commence for both of you. For some of you also, I'm also picking up that Leos and ex-flame could also enter wanting to re-enter your life, but maybe you're disinclined or you don't have feelings for the person. Maybe you want that person to move on, because this is a 6 of Swords. It's like also like you're traveling forward or you're traveling towards, or maybe you're traveling away also from a relationship. That is also a possibility for many Leos. Those who are married, I think you will have to deal with a partner who is quite querulous or who is quite demanding. He may be someone who is taking spites on you, and this could leave you near tears. Maybe you could be quite irritable on account of your partner. Whatever it is, single Leos, I think your admirer wouldn't want you to accept his offer of love, but maybe you will leave him dejected and you could spurn his feelings. For Virgo, we have the card Knight of Cups. Again, even for Virgos, I'm picking up that a person is coming into your life who is like a knight in shining armor. This person certainly has deep feelings for you. Maybe he thinks it's a spiritual connection, or maybe because maybe the two of you were connected in a past life. I also feel this person can keep his ego aside if it's been hurt, or if because he definitely feels that there's something deeper with respect to both of you. Some of you may also not play along. Maybe you may be disinclined, or maybe you think there are limitations which are there. Even if you have those romantic feelings in your heart, you could stop yourself. We have the card Starfish. So in case you are romancing, I think romancing Virgos, you will inspire each other. Maybe you will be quite intuitive, this feeling. And it's the starfish also reminds me of the star. So you are being divinely guided with respect to this relationship as to move ahead. Those who are romancing, I think there could be opposition with respect to your lover or your suitor. But some family members may approve of him, or your acquaintances will approve of him. Maybe you'll exchange gifts, or you will exchange sweet nothings with him or her. Married Virgos, I think you will find that it is your partner or your spouse who comes to your rescue when you need him or when you need his help. But he may also be someone who expects you to be always be attentive to his needs, and this could be a bit irksome as well for you. From Virgos, I will move to Libra. For Libra, I have the card Eight of Swords, and I also have the card Incubation Eggs. Straight away, I feel that the relationship is developing, or that the embryo which is developing within the egg. So it's like something is moving forward in your relationship or in your connection. Maybe I think in case you're in an on-again, off-again relationship, this is the best time to reconnect with that special someone, because your feelings will be reciprocated. You will acknowledge that both of you have missed each other. Whatever it is, I also feel that there's some kind of negative energy around you which needs to be dealt with. Maybe you should do spiritual cleansing for each other and or for this connection, so it could help you move forward. On the other hand, married Librans, I think you may be a bit irked because you're always attending to his needs or attending to your partner's needs. Even after doing as much as you can, he may still accuse you of ignoring him. Maybe you need to stand up for yourself, but by doing so also you may irk him even further. That is something which you'll have to find a way out. Maybe Librans, you could benefit if you are a bit tactful. Or maybe because incubation is also the card which is in the process is going on. So maybe you could retreat a bit and allow this time to pass. From Librans, I will move to Scorpio. For Scorpio, I have the card Knight of Pentacles. I think there's karmic reward and punishment in this week with respect to your love life. Hourglass, time is slipping. See this figure here, he is contemplating and he is in mourning kind of a situation because he's saying time is slipping away and time will never wait for anybody. So I feel that Scorpions, in case you express your feelings for someone, maybe the person is not going to be receptive of your feelings. Maybe he's more spiritually inclined, or he has issues with respect to his family which he needs to take care of. So that is why he could push you away. So maybe you think that there's a dead end in this relationship, that the status quo is being maintained and you're not moving forward, or you're not going to be a couple any day soon. Perhaps the person in question also fears commitment, or he is more attached to his family members. There are too many limitations and too many obstacles which could leave you heartbroken. Those who are romancing, I think you will chat till late hours, but then time could be a factor because time is slipping. It could also convey that you don't have much time with each other, or you don't have too much time. Whatever it is, whenever you do talk, you may exchange photos, or you may share photos of yourself. And this could stir romantic feelings in your partner. Those who are married, I think your partner could accuse you of marital infidelity. Maybe he links you with a member of the opposite sex, perhaps a worker. On the other hand, those on an extramarital relationship, maybe you'll be missing your lover, maybe he is away. So that is why you think that there's hardly any communication. For Sagittarius, I have the card Two of Cups. And I also have the card Snake Forbidden. Overall contentment can be expected in this week with respect to your love life. It's a twin flame card, no doubt. I also am picking up there could be outside influences in your relationship because we have the card Snake Forbidden, meaning someone who's being quite deceptive in the relationship, or somebody outside the connection or between two of you. There could be somebody else who's interfering or who's being meddlesome. I'm reminded of the story in the Bible about Adam and Eve here because the serpent was the one who deceived Eve into eating the fruit which was from the forbidden tree. Eve had also given or shared the apple with Adam. Certainly the two of them got additional knowledge, but that also led to negativity and destruction, forces and all those things. Shame and evil are also come about in this relationship. Later on, God definitely punished the serpent, but then this kind of deception is something which Sagittarius will have to deal with respect to the relationship. Maybe your partner's health could also be a factor in this relationship. Maybe money is being spent on account of the ill health of a loved one. So that could play up in your relationship. Those who are romancing, I think they'll be quite flirtatious and you may be solving problems together. It's time to be flirtatious, no doubt. It's time to have fun, to relax. But sometimes you may think that it's always you who's taking the initiative. Maybe you don't want to come across as someone who always reaches out to your lover. From Sagittarius, I will move to Capricorn. For Capricorn, we have the card Three of Pentacles. And I also have the card Nail, Crucify. I think many of you will be collaborating with your partner because we have the Three of Pentacles. So maybe you should bounce ideas off each other and help each other at work. This is also the time to focus on work. So maybe you'll be polishing your skills individually. And you will, if you're working together, you will definitely push each other and help each other. Some of you, I think you may also want to confirmation of feelings, or maybe you want commitment, so you will force the issue and you will want your partner to let you know where you stand with respect to the relationship. Maybe he will admit that you have always been on his mind. Those who are in third-party situation will have to wait as your lover is scared of the repercussions. This is the card Nail here which says Crucify. So certain things need to be done away with. It could be painful, no doubt, but then these issues have to be dealt with. They cannot be pushed under the carpet. Single Capricorns can also expect marriage proposals in the week. Maybe you could show an interest in a girl on a dating site or a boy on a dating site, but then these are early days. There's more work which needs to be done. From the 3 to reach the 10 of Pentacles is a lot of distance away. Married Capricorns, I think the subject of marital infidelity could rock the marriage boat this week. Again, many of you, as a woman, you shouldn't put up with domestic violence. So that could break you down. It's like a nail is being pricked and it's hurting your soul. That's also a possibility for many Capricorns. From Capricorns, I will move to Aquarius. For Aquarius, I have the card Red, Passion, Anger, and Courage. And I also have the card Two of Swords. I think many of you may be undecided about the future of the relationship. Maybe you will be in a limbo. Those who are crushing on someone will make the effort to reach out. But then again, you may also want to withhold yourself because you feel that you're going to be disappointed. Maybe the person isn't interested in you, so you don't want to come across someone who's always desperate to get into this relationship. Whatever it is, those feelings of passion are going to be there. You have that courage to make the effort. Similarly, I think single Aquarians, I think you could also be wooed, but then you could disappoint somebody who is making sheep eyes at you. Romancing Aquarians, you'll have good discussions. Maybe the two of you are very aligned and you are in sync with each other. You have the same thoughts. Sometimes I think it would be good if you would give the person his space and time. Maybe as the evening sets in, your person could be more romantic towards you and he could be more emotional. On the other hand, married Aquarians, I think there could be petty quarrels, maybe over inane matters. Even food could be a factor. Maybe your spouse feels that you're inattentive. Again, I'm also picking up for Aquarians, you shouldn't put up with abuse of any kind with respect to your relationship. Last but not the least, I have Pisces, which is Ace of Pentacles, and I also have the card Memories, Aroma. I'm getting that song, If I Never See You Again. I'll think of you now and then. I don't know why this song just popped in my head. Maybe there are some memories associated, or you will be thinking about the past and you'll be in reflective mode, Pisces, in this week. Again, I'm also feeling that maybe the two of you are working together or they are collaborating with each other. So financial issues could also be a factor in your relationship. Whatever it is, most of you are in a romantic mode or you have love on your mind. Maybe you are going to continue to cyberstalk the person you are interested in and you think that you want to understand his thoughts, his feelings, and whatever he's trying to convey on the social media. You think that both sex and religion keeps the person preoccupied. There will also be those times when you will be yearning for that person, maybe those deep thoughts or those deep romantic feelings which are being stirred in you could make you very emotional as well. Single Pisces, I also believe that your loved ones could be playing matchmaker. Maybe there could be some prospective suitor on matrimonial sites or on dating sites, but then there's more work which needs to be done. Those who are romancing, I think work would keep both of you preoccupied, so maybe there's hardly any time to indulge in love talk, but then those memories will be there, or maybe you will be reminded of the perfume that he or she puts on or has on. Whatever it is, because he needs time or your partner needs space because he's preoccupied with work, you will understand the need to move away or to stay a bit away from the person, and this sensible nature of yours will be appreciated by your partner. On the other hand, married Pisces, I think you'll be quite exasperated and you could find yourself in situations where you are being made the scapegoat or you are being made the fall guy. Maybe it's best not to overreact to situations. Maybe you should have a grip on your temperament. Those who are in an unhappy marriage may also be a bit peeved or irritable because your partner may want to talk about the unhappy marriage with the third person and you think that he needn't do so. That's about it, Pisces. I hope everyone you liked your reading. This is a weekly love reading. This weekly love reading is published every week with respect to every week which starts. So have a look at that to get greater insight into your love life. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye till the next time.